When most people think about a film that's about science and the environment, they think that's going to be very dry and boring. So my challenge is how to make that emotional, character-based story. My name is Laura Nix, and I directed the documentary film Inventing Tomorrow. Inventing Tomorrow is about high school kids from all over the world who are addressing environmental issues where they live using science, technology, engineering, and math. And all of them end up participating in the largest high school science competition in the world. I specifically chose students who were doing science projects that would have an environmental impact and students who were focusing their research on something that was deeply personal to them, that was affecting their own community, because I felt that that would be a more emotional story in the end. We needed to show the student from a 360-degree view, not just what their research is, but why they're doing the work they're doing, what motivated them. All the students had a real sense of purpose, and their families had a lot to do with making that possible. One of the students that we follow is a young man named Jared Goodwin, who's from Hilo, Hawaii.
I first started coming to Wailoa Pond when I was about 3 years old. My grandma, she would bring me here to feed the ducks bread.
His project has to do with arsenic contamination in a pond that's very close to his house.
4 generations of my family has been involved with the pond. That's what really drew me into my science fair project.
Jared comes from a family that really wanted him to understand what Hawaii is like as a kind of ecosystem. He knows so much about all the different kinds of birds, what the invasive species are in the ocean. And all those things are coming because his parents and his grandparents really took him out into the world and made him spend time in nature. Later on in the film, you see Jared, he's finished his judging. He's sitting with his family in a kind of quiet moment before they're gonna go to the award ceremony later on. And he thanks his grandmother for teaching him the values that she taught him.
I never realized, how much the work you put into it. My gosh.
If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have got into this project.
How can you say that? You did
Who
that.
took me to Wailoa Pond as a kid? Who did I go to when I need to know more about the tsunami?
That sense of values that his grandmother imparted to him is so much at the essence of who Jared is and why Jared does what he does.
You gotta recognize that you did a lot in this part too. You need to recognize that.
I don't know.
I want you to recognize that. As much as you want me to win, I want you to recognize that you helped me get here. Your part wasn't like this, your part was this.
It's a very emotional scene when he finally gets to say thank you to his grandmother, and you see also how much it means to her that she was able to have that kind of an impact on her grandson's life.